What's up, guys? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Let me... All right. The announcements out. We good, we good. What's up, guys? How is it going, everyone? Okay, so... we are at all-time highs. All right, as you guys can see. As much as I don't like that, these are the cards that we are dealt. And so we're gonna have to make it work. So I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. We do have this hourly gap and mark this out. It's still open. So you can watch that. Did you trade today? Yes, I did. I didn't trade the morning session, so I wasn't live this morning. I sent out an announcement this morning in the Discord, in the free Discord, and said I wasn't going to go live this morning because we're at all-time highs. Ended up taking one trade in the New York PM on the TPTs, which, by the way, TPT last night for 50% off and no activation. It is indeed the last night for that. So, anyways, yeah, so, took one trade. It was, we ended up taking one loss, and that was it. I just called it. Was not very interested in continuing to trade, that session. It was all kind of mid, to be honest with you. So, yeah, now we're here for Asia. And I thought that this would look a little bit better because maybe we would have been close to this 4-hour gap. Nope. Nope. No 4-hour gap. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see what this does this session. But as with pretty much every other day that I come in here, I don't have any expectation to place any trades. If we end up seeing a good setup, I have absolutely zero problem executing. But yeah, coming into this session right now, I don't have any expectations to place a trade. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of where we're at here. I may actually like start... may low-key gamble these TPTs now that we are last day for 50%. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Took a trade in the AM, made good money, happy. Nice. Very, very nice. Bought more Apex with Key. Nice. W. 1 minute buy model out of the 15. We don't have a 15 though, bro. Like, I guess if this is the one you're referring to, it's just like barely there. Like, that's the problem. It's not enough. But I mean, there is a buy model coming out of it right here. It's just like I don't take gaps that are that tiny, bro. Just because keep my full port doesn't mean we should, boys and girls. Make sure to manage your risk as usual. Yeah, exactly. I might not, though. I might not. Only 38 likes. Guys, come on, bro. Everybody like up the stream. Bank 3K this morning and fun in my eval. Nice, bro. Let's go. Bought 5 TPT with code key. Planning on buying 2 more with code key. Double U, bro. W code key users, man. Let's go. Got my first payout tonight using what I learned with your videos. Let's go, bro. Congratulations on your first payout, man. It's a snowball effect. It just kind of goes from there, right? Missed the alpha sale? Damn, man. I think London hits the 4-hour. I mean, I hope it does, but I don't even know at this point. We're like trading pretty far away from it. I'm a code key addict. That's it. Yo, that's a good addiction though. You know, not a bad addiction. Had FOMO, so I got 3 more TPTs with code key. Now I have 8. I have 10 total right now. For TPT. So I just loaded up another 5 today so I can pass them and have them in reserve. And then the 5 from earlier, which now have $800 of drawdown left. So those might blow, to be honest. And then these 5 that I have might become the main ones. Let's see. But they're still evals, so like whatever. You know, if I blow 5 evals, whatever, it's fine. Not a huge deal. Yes. I don't see it. I'm not. I don't see what you're talking about. And then you might be talking about something else. Because if you're not familiar with it, obviously you're not going to know which wick, right? What's up, Blasky? 9, what's up, bro? Welcome back, 9. I hope you're okay. Why not buy 150k TPT? You can. I am a fan of 50s, so I prefer it. Debating full porting my bank account. Okay, chill. Let's chill. Let's chill out. How long can they stay in reserve? It'll be up to a month until you get billed again, right? Until you get rebilled for it. So ideally, they're out of reserve in within a month, pretty much. Not familiar with your way of trading. Can you teach me? Yeah, I teach on my YouTube. Go watch my YouTube videos. Where's the damn crunch cup? Bro, futures tense. I had a conversation about that yesterday. The crunch cup was a scam. All right. Do not buy the crunch cup. I got scammed. What's good, Lucas? What up? What up? What do you have marked there on the 15? This is not a 15. This is the open hourly gap, which is going to close in the next 15 minutes. Cup look fire. I was about to cop. No, bro, do not. It's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. Good strategy for TPT. 150k funded to get over the buffer. Size up. My TPTs, guys, I've said this before. My TPTs, I trade very differently. I always size up on my TPTs because there is no consistency. You kind of got to abuse certain firms in different ways. Apex, obviously, you know, there's trailing drawdown, but there's consistency. So you have to size down to get past the buffer. TPT, there's no consistency. Get past the buffer in 1 day, 2 days, right? Like, boom, out. And then size down. That's the way I trade TPT pretty much. Your buy is short or long? Right now it's going to be long, man, but we are at all-time highs, so like anything can happen, you know? Light gray below is the hourly gap. It's the current open hourly gap. It's not closed yet. We still need another 15 minutes here. So it could just close the entire thing. Can you explain the consistency rule? I have fun in Apex, but I don't understand that part. Yeah, so consistency rule is pretty simple. So your the amount you make in a day cannot exceed the total profits that you have at the time of payout. Okay, so let's say that you're taking a payout at 55k, for example. Okay, so this means 5k profit, right? 5k is your total profit at $55,000 $55,000 balance. 5k is your profit. Okay, this means if there is a 40%, so actually Apex has a 50% consistency now, right? Is it 50 or 40? I think it's 50. I forget if it's 40 or 50. Fuck. What is it? Somebody tell me in the chat. 50, right? Okay, it's 50. So that means 5,000 times 50%, which would be 2,500, right? So daily profit cannot exceed 2,500. That is consistency rule explained. Boom. Okay, there you go. Take a screenshot of this if you need to. But yeah, pretty simple. When will you make series from eval to 1M? I don't know about that, man. That would be a long series. Rick Wolf. All right, I'll try that. I'll try it, Yazan, after this one. I'm glad Nine is back. I know, bro. Me too. if we're bullish and price made bearish CISD and tap bullish FVG in the same, what should we do here? Well, it depends on your overall higher time frame bias and the overall higher time frame trend, right? If the overall trend is bullish, then obviously you're gonna want to stick to finding a long entry inside of the bullish FVG as opposed to the short entry, right? If you're talking about like up here, like if price made a bearish CISD up here, it doesn't matter because there is no PD array up here, right? So it doesn't matter. One thing that was brought to my attention by a student of mine that was using Flow Model for quite some time and has a ton of payouts. He was essentially also using a 15-minute SMT as a PD array pretty much. And that was interesting. So that could be something that you can implement as well. If there is a 15-minute SMT at the highs and we get a 1-minute change in state, right? Obviously, it has to be within context. Like if, for example, if there's a sweep of this previous day high right here, right? If we get a sweep and then we get 15-minute SMT at the highs, and then we get a 1-minute change in state of delivery right here, then that could be an entry to go lower. Okay. That's how I would personally use that. Just waiting for this 10 p.m. to open up here. I'm not bearish, bro. I'm not bearish. Right now I'm gonna be bullish. I want to see how this 4-hour closes. If we can get a nice closure on this 4-hour, I am down to be bullish. I need it to close above this previous day high. As long as it can close above previous day high, it's a good look. This 1-hour fair value gap I would long, and I don't know where the hell I would trade it to, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're at 30K here. Like, there's nowhere to really trade it to, but we'll see. Level for entry would be 114 to 104. This fair value gap here. So where do you see NQ at 30K after being at 20K? I know. Kind of wild, right? How do you decide on which flow model setups are good ones to take? Because I see them often, but they don't all play out. The ones that line up with higher time frame bias. It's about time NQ broke out. Couldn't train the chop mess for ages. I know. Is TPT basically daily payouts after buffer? Yeah. Daily payouts, no minimum days, like nothing. It's great. No maximum either. Like, I know a lot of the firms that offer daily payouts, you're capped at like $1,000, $1,500, whatever. There's no cap on TPT. What do you think? Looking for longs? Yeah, looking for longs for now. We'll see. We'll see how this 4-hour closes, man. If it closes below that FVG, would you consider short? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%, man. Absolutely. the 5-minute displaces lower, then we don't look for long. I don't trade XAU. I mean, I'll trade gold here and there from time to time, but not all the time. I think I should trade my funded Apex or my TPT evals tonight. I would do evals, to be honest, bro. Blocked from Apex dashboard. That's weird. I'm planning on trading live with the new indicator. Not here. In the whenever I do lives for premium, like just premium, I'll use it there. Is that what you were talking about earlier with the 15-minute SMT divergence? When you consider that to be a valid entry short? Yeah, I mean, we don't really have a 15-minute SMT divergence like the bearish one yet, do we? So, for TPT intraday drawdown, do you have any advice on how to deal with it? Yeah, I just use heavy size, get past the drawdown in a few trades. That's it. What about the drawdown after getting first payout? Does it get reset to original on TPT? It stays at 50K. We have bullish SMT, not bearish, man. He was talking about shorts. I know we have bullish SMT here. Premium members get the new indicator? Yeah, they do. Tap of hourly for long. Yes, but I need a closure on the 4-hour above previous day high, right? Because if it comes back through previous day high, it'll look more like it wants to just come and break this and inverse this to the downside. So, like, it needs a strong closure here on the higher time frame, and as long as it could do that, then yeah, absolutely, 100%. I would be looking to ideally long this 1 hour. We have 3 minutes and 15 seconds. It has to stay above like this area at least. Right, because if it doesn't, then it'll just close this. It'll close this this gap. So, I mean, let's see, man. Let's see. Do you smoke tree or have you done it before? Nope. I'm just really tired, bro. Like, my eyelids have not been this heavy in forever, bro. I'm just like dumb tired. What's up, Nick? Do you trade evals after you hit your profit target? You just place one small trade and call it a day? What do you mean after I hit my profit target? Like, profit target on an eval? What do you mean? What trade did you take today in the PM session? I took 1 hour bearish inversion to the NWOG, but I got cooked. We tried a long, but also got cooked. So it was pretty shitty. I stopped out of my long. Where was it? Right here, bro. Right here. This 15-minute gap. This 15-minute gap gave a 1-minute flow model to the upside. It took that long. It stopped out, and then we ended up playing out. So yeah, very, very ass. But whatever. Okay, minute and a half, guys. Eval profit target? Yeah. Yeah. Once profit target is hit, then you don't need to, obviously you don't need to trade anymore. But if you have like, let's say you hit your full 53K and then you have 2 days left for the minimum days for the eval, then yeah, you just do a quick in and out on a micro, just lose the commission, which is going to be like $1, $2, whatever. And that's it. When do SMTs mostly fail so we can avoid looking for it? I mean, in which conditions? When do SMTs fail? I don't think there's like a criteria for an SMT failing. SMT by itself isn't really an entry trigger, right? SMT is a confluence that you use in addition to an entry trigger. $150 away from blowing my funded. What advice can you give me? I missed the trade you called last night at 49 because it didn't fill any of us since it went to 47. It didn't fill me either, so don't worry. Oh, you chased the trade. Yeah, see, that'll do it to you. What advice would I give you? I would tell you to size down because there's still a chance at you fixing it, right? Last night's trade setup was awesome. First one came 2 ticks too short and dropped in 2 seconds. Never got filled. FVG setup woke up too late. I know. Very annoying, but whatever. Thinking about long. Yeah, I'm going to be thinking about long if we can come down into this area. This is, I'm on my live account here, by the way, guys, but I could potentially also execute this on TPTs. We need 5-minute buy model to take this 1 hour higher. Yeah, either 5-minute buy model or you would use a rejection block entry, which is probably what I'm going to do. I'll probably do a rejection block entry. I think I saw the same setup with VIX that you're talking about today. SMT indicator settings. Yeah, bro, right here. I think the only thing I changed on this was works in real time and faster detection. I think those are the only things I turned on. Those longs played out earlier after we... I know. I watched them play out. I just watched your old... I just realized I was watching your old live and not this for 20 minutes, brother. You might be cooked. Long bias? Yeah, for now I have a long bias. We'll see how long that lasts. But yeah, for now I do have a long bias. Stay above 114 on hourly. So, okay, so... I don't hate this closure here that we have on the 4 hour. I was mainly just looking for it to close above previous day high, which it did. The 1 hour also not the worst closure either. It's not bad. So yeah, like at this point now, I am expecting a bullish move here from this hourly gap. Like that would be what I'm expecting. I just created a TPT ID and it said it found a link and showed my address. I don't know, man. Why is he so low? I don't know, but low key, like, I wish NQ was that low so that I could actually, you know, take good longs. So much low resistance liquidity on the 15-minute. Yeah, all of this. Yeah, absolutely. 100%, bro. I know. Ton of low resistance liquidity. And look, while I would love to see a short play out, it's just not doing it. I mean, Dude, honestly, I thought this 2 p.m. today. I thought 2 p.m. today. If anybody was in the free Discord live that I did for New York PM at 1:30, bro, I was fully bearish. Like, I wanted this 4 hour to go lower, and then it didn't. It just left this as a breakaway, and we went and made new highs. So, yeah, as much as I would like to be bearish, I simply cannot be until this thing actually shows a bearish hand. Because, bro, like, there's no telling that this thing is gonna just push to fucking 31K by the end of the week. Like, it could completely do that. So you want to be careful, you know, trying to be bearish at these highs. Like, I fully understand, bro. It looks really good to go lower. Like, I would love to see a move lower. This is all low resistance liquidity, and it should melt. But, you know, I don't know. One thing I will watch, though, 144.5 is going to be the CE. 144.5, the Wixie off this 1 hour and, well, not the 4 hour, but yeah, just the 1 hour. 1 hour Wixie. 4 hours at 41, 141. So, see which area gets hit first. Probably a stupid question, but what's the significance of midnight? Midnight is just a true day open. Or, it's a true open. Sorry, not true day open. It's a true open. True opens need to get manipulated, right? So, if you're bullish, then you want to see price manipulate under midnight. If you're bearish, you want to see price manipulate above midnight. And you can see this at every single point that there is a midnight open, okay? So, if we go back here to the 15-minute, you can see midnight opens up right here. It's this faint, like, yellow line. I don't know if you guys see it. But midnight opens up right here. We get a clear manipulation below, and only then do we make a move higher, right? And you can see how strong midnight is because it comes back later to that exact same level and gets this bounce, right? And I can show you guys endless examples of this, right? Same thing here, okay? In order to make the move lower, it has to manipulate above midnight first, okay? Same thing here. In order to make a move higher, it has to manipulate under midnight first. So on and so forth. Okay, this is like pushing higher. Oh man. If it hits this 144 first, I may try this short on these TPTs, bro. I may give it a shot. $2R, and to make $1,500, I would need 25 micros. So 2.5 minis is what I would need for size. I'm risking $725. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is a trade I'd want to risk it on. This might be better with just like one mini, risk $200. Might be better. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see, bruv. Let's see, bruv. Like, the thing is, bro, if it... If it does not respect this and we go even higher to new all-time highs, like, bro, there is no point to trade anymore because, I mean, we're not even getting an entry. Like, what are we even doing here? Right? What the fuck are we even doing here? What is the point in being here anymore, man? Uh, 141, which was the 4-hour CE, right? And then 144.5, that's the 1-hour CE, so that's should be coming up soon. Kiwi better short? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just watching here. We'll see. You on the live account? Yeah, I'm on the live right now, but we'll see, man. It's just a little iffy here. Very, very iffy. Never heard you respond to my question. What was your question, Igor? One-minute wickless candles legit for entry? What do you mean, like targeting the opposite side of the 1 minute wick or something? Or like, what do you mean? What kind of entry would you be taking off of that? Yes, I understand what a wickless candle is. Thank you for the explanation there. But I'm asking what he means as far as like, what do you mean a wickless candle for an entry? Long at 3120, feeling a little good. Nice, man. Nice, nice, nice. Like a bearish 1 minute candle with no wick that just dumped 30 to 40 points. When it retraces to the top of the candle with no wick, would that be a decent entry for short? I mean, I've never used that before. If you see it works, then yeah, it could work. I don't know. Personally, never used it. What would you be looking for? Entry short off the Wixie. If I decide to enter short off the Wixie, it'd probably be a rejection block trade. Bro, it's sketchy, man. It's sketchy. It's very sketchy. Like, I would rather be long, man. I would rather be long, but no entry there. So I don't have a limit up here or anything, by the way, guys. Just literally just watching this level. Okay, before somebody starts like placing limits here. You gonna watch the matches of World Cup in America? I might, yeah. Limited. Look, we got a very, very strong 15-minute pushing up into this level. If this 15-minute had just opened up and it was pushing up here, there'd be a pretty good chance that we could possibly wick back down. But there is zero chance that this current 15-minute will come up, hit this level, and then wick back down, right? Like, it's not going to happen. Not on this 15-minute. Right, and then at that point, this is way too strong of a 15-minute to short. So, dude, I'm just a little disappointed that it was, bro. How far off was this? 2 points. It was 2 points off of where I wanted the long entry. 2 points. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we will see what it does. What gives you confidence to limit a level need to be in line with bias? Yeah. Yeah. As long as it is in line with bias, absolutely 100%. Like, I have no issue limiting. You guys seen me limit levels countless times before. So. A lot of noobs in here with no experience, mind blowing. I mean, we're on YouTube for free, so that's what you get, you know? Can't really avoid it, unfortunately. Filled. Okay, so you actually limited. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm not in this. I'll be honest, like, I don't like it enough. Yeah, I just don't like it enough here. I think we're too strong coming up into the level. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is what it would look like, right? You'd have to have a stop at the high. And I would probably feel safe TPing a short at this hourly low, right? Even with a mini, I think the RR is just not there. It's 2R, like it's not worth the risk. Definitely not worth the risk. What'd you put me in timeout? Last time I was playing? I don't think I did. And don't really remember who I put in timeout though. We ripping? Yeah. I have a 12-point stop. Would you hold the entry if you have a long at 30, 120? Yeah, bro, 100%. 120 for sure. I would hold that. I mean, it would be a free trade, right? If you have an entry at 120, I would be, if not break even, then you know, moved my stop loss well into profit by now. So, yeah, I would 100% continue holding it. Problem is, like, anytime you're longing this close to all-time highs, the issue is, where do you hold it to? And there's really no correct answer to that besides to the all-time high level. And then beyond that, like, you can't really do anything, right? Like, you just have to continue trailing your stop loss. And then eventually, if there's a deep enough pullback, you'll get stopped in profit. But there's no way to say, you know, it'll reject here or here. Besides, psych levels. Psych levels will oftentimes give you reactions. But other than that, you're not really going to get much of a reaction from anywhere else. Entry and stop price? Well, I'm not in a trade, so there would be no entry and stop price, right? Wait, Yazan, what was that mix? Is Yazan still in here? What was that mix that you sent earlier? I'll put it on.
What is up, guys?
While I'm building my edge, how can I know wait, where is it? How can I know the price hit my SL because of market randomness, since ICT can justify every move? I mean, it does have a lot, like, it has a lot to do with the conditions of the market, right? So there's some conditions where you can anticipate the market is going to be trash, and that would be It's easy to know when the market is going to be trash, right? For example, weeks where we have FOMC, like so pre-FOMC, probably going to be pretty garbage. Pre-CPI, probably going to be garbage. Previously, it used to be that pre-NFP was also garbage, but now NFP is on Fridays and it's not as bad anymore early in the week. So, I mean, I don't know. You know, use economic calendar to your advantage, right? Economic calendar will pretty much lay the blueprint for the week and tell you when price is going to trade well and when it's not. You think we fill the NWOG? Bro, I mean, I would like to see that happen, but now at this point, how fucking far are we off of that NWOG? Like, I have no idea. All right, I'm playing your mix, Yazan. Key, since gold rollover to August contract, should we change for NQ2? I'm on NQ1, right? So I use MNQ1 or NQ1, and you guys can all do this. You guys should all do this. Go to settings, and this is so you can avoid having to use the current contract, the current contract chart each time, right? So NQ1 is the continuous contract, and the way you can have it update constantly without you having to go to current contract is you go here to settings, you go to symbol, and you click adjust for contract changes. So every time there is a new contract, it's going to automatically, you know, change on NQ1 or MNQ1. What do you think about this week with the economic calendar? It's all right. Only problem is we're all-time highs. This week we don't have anything besides Thursday 8:30, right? Thursday 8:30 a.m. is the only red folder. How'd you go about trading this week then? What days would you trade and not? I would trade every day. I would be trading every day. Or at least sit down to trade every day. Just click buy right now. I mean, dude, it's trying to reject this 144.50. Trying to get a rejection. We don't have a manipulation leg on this 4-hour here. So I personally would not feel comfortable longing with this 4-hour not having a lower manipulation leg. But I'm also not fully comfortable shorting here either. So I'd rather just kind of wait and see what this does, at least how this 15-minute closes, and then go from there. I'm telling you we're banking. It doesn't look bad, bro. It doesn't look bad. I don't have a lot of confidence in this. Even though the 4 hours set up perfectly, the 4 hours set up so nicely for a move lower, I just don't have a ton of confidence in it. But let's see. Let's see. Did we put an SMT up here? We did, right? Yeah, we did. Just not a very probable setup with us being at all-time highs. Yeah. I mean, like I said, bro, I would rather long. Just missed my entry by 2 points. Same way I missed the short entry last night by 2 points. Chart shows SMT on the 15-minute chart. Yeah, there is SMT up here. Yeah, all-time highs are pretty ass. Like trading at the current all-time high. pretty ass. If there's like a deep enough pullback, then it's good because, you know, you can long into all-time high with like almost 100% certainty. But trading the actual all-time high level, yeah, absolute trash. But there's always going to be that one YouTube expert trader, though, that's going to come in the chat and be like, oh, bro, this is so easy, bro. This is so easy. You guys are all ass, bro. Everybody here is ass. This guy's a LARP, bro. Everybody's ass just long. It's everybody's ass. Is it SMT on the higher time frame or no? It's just it's internal. You can see on the 1 minute. That's why you can't see it on the 15. YT trader here. ATH is so easy to trade. W. They're so good. They have time to comment on a stream. Yeah. Precisely. Happy Eid, man. Happy Eid to everybody. Do you use OTE? I do use OTE. I use it at a variant of OTE. Yeah. Looks like a lower high. No, not a lower high. We got through this high back here, right? It made it past that high. Might go crack this as well. Make a new high here. You said you prefer a long trade. What are you looking for right now to take a trade? I mean, I don't think there's going to be anything here inside of this range that's going to get me a trade. I wanted to see one down here at 30,114. And we ended up bouncing at 116. So it was just short of my entry area. So now there's really no trade here for me, bro. Like now I have to wait to see if like a setup pops up. If a setup pops up, cool. But if not, then there's nothing here. I'm looking for a short once this 4-hour high is swept, targeting 1 hour fair value gap. Shorting this on. T-Glicky is still shorting. Bye-bye, TBT. Tonight, does the 30-day timer for the monthly fee start right when I buy it or after I take the first trade? It's after you buy it, not after your first trade. That's how it works with every firm, like any firm. Do you think we'll go above all-time high, or this is the resistance that brings it down? No, there's no reason for us to just stop at all-time highs, right? But then again, there's no way for me to accurately tell you, hey, this is going to sweep the all-time high and come back down, right? Like a perfect example of this is the weekly low that we took down here, right? And I was able to confidently tell you guys at the start of the week on Monday, which was like over here. On Monday, I told you guys that we're gonna go here and then we're gonna go up, right? I can tell you guys that with certainty because of where we were at in the range. Here, I mean, at all-time highs, like there's no possible way for anybody to tell you this is going to reject or this is going to, retrace and then keep going. No possible way to know. You have no idea where the rejections are from unless they're from inside of the range. It's like having a tough time at this like 144, 145 area. Very tough time. Still green. Candle still green, but it is for sure having a tough time here. To take shorts, it's fully bullish. To go long, it's all-time high. What should we do, man? Don't trade. You guys ever heard of that? Guys, there's this concept that a lot of you guys might not have heard about. It's called not pressing any buttons. And it works so well that it actually can save you a lot of money on days like this, where price is doing exactly that, where, you know, to take short, if you can't go short, market's too bullish. You can't go long, market's too bullish, right? Like, don't execute anything. Just sit there and wait. Wait for a trade setup. It's very simple. That's why I keep telling you guys, don't come into any single trading day with an expectation from the market, okay? Yo, Yazan, this mix is nice, bro. I like this. I've been using your code this week while I've been blowing accounts on TBT. Why are you blowing accounts? Curious, what do you see a change in state of delivery on gold 5 minute right now? I haven't looked at gold, but you know what? I'll look at it for you. On the 5 minute, no. The change in state of delivery will be on the 5 minute candle at 10 p.m. Down 98 cents. Probably stupid question, but what's the difference between MNQ1 and NQ1? NQ1 is heavier contract. So NQ1 is $25 per contract. Or sorry, per contract. Wait, no, it's, what is it? $25 a tick? I always get this confused, bro, because it's like a lot of numbers. Essentially 10 MNQ contracts equals to 1 NQ contract. Oh, yeah. There you go. $5 per tick for NQ. On GC, are you sure about the 5 minute CSD? Somebody just asked me if there was going to be, if that's the 5 minute CSD, like on the 5 minute, that's where the change in state delivery is going to be. I haven't looked at the chart. I wouldn't, bro, we don't have anything on the 1 hour, right? Like we have nothing on the 1 hour to take a 5 minute change in state of delivery. 4 hour looks bullish. It looks bullish. Gold looks bullish. Like I think it looks better for upside on gold. I'm not trading it, but yeah, that's, if I had to trade it, I would be trading upside. This thing is still around 145 right now, still, bro. Like this is like what crazy work. Ticks are bad. I know, bro. That new tick. The new tick is no good, bro. 1 hour busy. I do not see it. On gold? The one that already tried to deliver. That one? The previous one. We already had a buy model out of that one. Yeah, it already had a buy model. So I wouldn't round trip that. But it does look bullish. I just don't know like where I would personally get an entry. It doesn't look good enough for an entry for me. Tick charts, but he's not talking about tick charts. He's like talking about actual ticks, the ticks that fucking like bite you and shit. Pink colored box, that's the current Asia session. Yeah, guys, yo, one more hour for you guys to get TPT at 50% off. So make sure you guys lock in if you haven't gotten any TPTs yet. Make sure you guys lock in for that. Lock in for that. Any weakness? I mean, like not kind of, but not really. Like it wants to reject, but it's not rejecting. Five accounts max for TPT? No, you can have more. It's 5 active fundeds at a time, but you can have more than that in reserve. So, and TPT, the link for it is in the description, so you guys don't need to, like, the direct link to TPT is in the description box below. So you just go to the description, just look for TPT, and then you can click on that link. It'll directly take you to the website. Was trading easy back in 2021? In a way, yeah. Oh, there you go. Dylan just put it in there too. W Dylan. Are you going to trade New York AM? Yeah. Plan is to trade New York AM, but we'll see what New York AM looks like. About 5 TBT, 5 Lucid, 5 traded, 5 with Koki yesterday. W. I use your link and refer was pre-filled. Yeah. So if you click that link that Dylan sent, or if you click the link in description, it's automatically going to pre-fill. So you don't even need to apply the discount code. It'll automatically be applied for you already. Yo, T Glicky, you're green. T Glicky's green, bro. Crazy. What a day. Last week of the month, so volatility probably weird. Yeah. And no red folder, so short from 142 should I close? Bro, like, manage your trade, man. Like, manage your trade. Don't ask me. Short from 142. We're at 141.75. Should you close? What kind of dumbass question? What are you talking about? Should you close for fucking 1 tick profit? You might not break even with fees. With TPT, if you need to restart your account, save yourself some... yeah. Don't... It'll be easier to, well, not easier, but it'll be cheaper to buy a new account than to reset the same account. Letting this hang all the way to previous yearly lows. Are you going short? No, just watching. Just watching. Do you have LLC/business setup for your trading stuff or not? Yeah. What's next after the 720S? I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about it. I'll keep the 720S for a little bit for now. We'll see. Just set one up. It's cheap where I live. It's cheap anywhere, really, bro. It should be like 100, 150 bucks, no more than that. And you can set it all up yourself. But yeah, absolutely a good idea to do that. CPT rebill every month for an eval. If you don't pass it in a month, yeah, you'll get rebilled. But once you have the funded, right? Then no, it's no activation. Like $85. That's it. Once you're funded, no rebills. Do you prefer New York or Asia session for swing trades? Honestly, for swing trades, it is better to do it in Asia. Get a Asia trade or maybe even a London trade and hold it through New York, because majority of these highs and lows of day are made in Asia in the overnight session. Key code must end tonight because the website says no fees good till Sunday. No. It was good till last Sunday, the Sunday that just passed, right? That's when it was good till, but they extended it to today. Passed my TPT today in W. Let's go. Great firm, great firm. Just got to know how to play it right, you know? That's all. Just got to know how to use it. Did you pass CPT accounts? Nope. Still haven't passed. I was taking them slow, but I think I am going to start just risk on and taking some 1-to-1s. So trailing draw only applies to the first 3K. It's the first 2K on 50Ks. What do you prefer, Tradify or TBT? I prefer TBT. Pro and Pro Plus. Pro Plus is their live. Pullback's way too shallow. This thing wants to moon. Yeah. That's why I'm not shorting here. But then again, even the long, like, it's not pulling back enough for me to take a good long here. How long do you usually take to pass an account? It depends if I'm doing it here, or if I'm just like trying to pass accounts for myself. If I'm trying to pass accounts for myself, like off stream, I try to usually pass it in the minimum days required. I'll just take heavy trades, try to pass it quickly. Sometimes I'll do these challenges for stream where I'll pass the evals here and then trade the fundeds here in front of everybody. That's what we've been doing on the Apexes. Same thing we're going to do on these CPTs. So for that, I'll take a little bit longer, just because I don't want to be like full porting accounts if it's not necessary, right? It's almost 11, and the market has done almost nothing. Almost nothing has happened here. So that is great. Slower than yesterday, I know. Is Pro account intraday or EOD? Pro is they're funded, so that's intraday until 2K, and no consistency. So you can make the 2K in one trade, right? That's the plus. The Pro Plus is a EOD account. What happened to your Apex accounts? I still have them. I just haven't used them because I've been using these TPTs. I'm gonna have to place a trade on them soon because they will get deactivated for inactivity. So I need to do something with those soon here. It's just been really ass. Like it hasn't really been worth trading those accounts. I try to be super selective with the Apexes specifically, just because. Well, those in particular are in drawdown, so there's no reason to be like risking or over leveraging when I don't need to. W Ant, bro, get the fuck out of here. One single 2K trade, hope to get there someday. Bro, it's pretty... Dude, look, it's just sizing, right? Like, if you currently make... Let's say you currently make $300 to $400 on a trade, right? So, assuming you use... I don't know, 5 micros. All you would need to do is just up your size on the same trade. And that just comes with building confidence, right? So, building confidence and building a cushion. McLaren getting swapped for the GT3? Other way around, bro. GT3 got swapped for the McLaren. What strat should I use for Asia session? Same strategy used for New York session. Would you consider the 15-minute and 9:15 a good Wick CE? 9:15. This? No. It didn't sweep. No sweep of liquidity, no push into a pity raid, like nothing. So no. Danny, you still didn't watch the gold video, bro. You still didn't watch the gold video, all right? Otherwise, you would have known the answer to that question before you even asked it. You did? You might need to re-watch it then, Danny. Yo, Sammer. Sammer, are you still in here? I'm coming to Nova maybe next weekend for a dinner. You're not invited, but like just wanted to like let you know. Aggressive pump incoming. I think it's too slow, bro. It's too slow for like an aggressive pump. But it is pushing higher. It is pushing higher. Still, bro, somehow this has still not hit the new all-time high level yet. It's just stalling. Isn't the market pouring recently? Yeah. I have to go to bed in 11 minutes, my mom said. It's because I... what are you even looking for? Do you plan to just not trade regardless of the TPTs needing passing? They don't need... Wait, why do they need passing? They don't need passing. 50% ending, so you want to pay, pass or fail tonight? Yeah, but there's no trade, bro. Like, it doesn't matter. I'll wait. I already re-upped another 5, so I have another 5 ready to go that I got for the 50% off. So if the current 5 end up failing, I have another 5 ready. But yeah, dude, if there's no trade, like I can't, what can I do here? I can't do shit. The only trade setup that I could see is if I just 1-to-1 long this shit. Right? That's the only trade setup. If you're gonna gamble, right? Like that cause let's be very clear, that is gambling. But if you're gonna gamble, let's at least try to have an edge. There's no edge in longing at the legit all-time high level. So, you know, I have no option but to wait. Like, I have to wait. So, as much as I would love to pass these and get them out of the way, get funded, and start trading them with you guys, look, finally broke the all-time high. It's like gambling and no edge. That's like, bro, it's like going to the casino and playing slots. Like, you got to be a dumbass, you know? Like, no other explanation. Basically random trade, yeah. Yep, literally just a 1-to-1 random trade just so you can pass the accounts. That's all that would be. T-Glicky T-Glicky did get put on a t-shirt, bro. Dude, RIP T-Glicky, man. Damn, T-Glicky, bro. I was rooting for you, T-Glicky, just so you know, all right? I was rooting for you. Blackjack or Baccarat? Well, you know, the smart option would be Baccarat, but I think Blackjack is more fun. Somebody had to forward test it with funded capital. Yeah, fair. Fair, bro. Yo, listen, T-Glicky, if you didn't take those shorts, it wouldn't have pumped to all-time high. So, like, everybody that was long, thanks to T-Glicky. He's the only reason your long played out, right? That was for real liquidity. Run over TPT model once funded after the 3K profit / 5 days. I have a full video on it. I have a full video on it. So, watch the prop firm hack model video that I have. Short down to 1 hour and 4 hour gaps not valid. Bro, short is valid, right? Like, I'm not saying short is invalid. But brother, where are you gonna short? I mean, we're making new highs on top of new highs. It's very, very silly to just randomly short the all-time highs. Very silly. And like the thing is, there could be let's say like a decent looking setup, and it still would be ass because the higher time frame is very much bearish. Or sorry, bullish. I said bearish. Bullish. Dairy moment. Yeah, I mean, I guess let's see what happens here. I don't think I'm going to end up placing a trade today, boys. Oh, man. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie. It's almost 11, and this is some garbage. Like, absolute garbage. I don't see myself taking a trade here. We're sitting at all-time highs. Like, we're not really doing anything. I will plan to be here for New York AM. However, if we're sitting at all-time highs again, what are you gonna do? Tonight is the last night for Take Profit. It'll end in 1 hour. Well, like, yeah, exactly 1 hour from now. So if you guys want to get TPT accounts 50% off, you guys can use code KEY or click the TPT link in the description and get some TPTs. But yeah, that's it, boys. That's pretty much all I have. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I'm going to peace on out. Love you guys.